NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete. For Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but it's going to be second down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
There's a run there by Todd Gurley, and we all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end, 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They're to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to
Jared Cook.
Touchdown.
His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0. Culminates in a Saints touchdown. Here's Oliver. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. Of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Complete to Russell Gage. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is it.
Certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession.
22. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Emmanuel Sanders now with the Saints, but he was a member of these 49ers last year for the second half of it. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it, and the Falcons grab it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
14 more yards.
And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that will be incomplete.
The pass.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
First down.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out the pocket. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defense.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will take it across midfield. And Breeze now on 1st down. And Cook has it left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Breeze pass.
Drew Brees does it again.
Ran with it all the way to the end zone.
Here's Oliver. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So it'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons
ready to take over here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a draw play for Gurley. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's
get a few stops.
inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Falcons have cut it to within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive span.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Smith, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And shoving his way inside the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But
and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of his NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They didn't tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
That ties the game.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 21.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. at their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On second down at 4, Breeze, left side here to Sanders. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Breeze
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Will Lutz lining up for
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. A second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
By the Saints.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds. Saved it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Complete to
Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Oliver. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
It got his man complete. And they finally.
One play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
and 3. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The pass
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Back into this football game.
47 is the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hustle.
Back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Touchdown.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle to Smith.
Breeze.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
On the carry for New Orleans.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from a safety position.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Cup. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to number 41.
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. What's good on the extra point? And they will take a 7-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the
24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Defense.
Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
10 at the 12-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch gears. Sponge. Smash. On the ball. Check 50. Switch. Check.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start. Offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Intercepted.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They run it again with Kamara. And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Wesley Woodyard on the tackle.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Take it at the 37. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
Today's
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Saints, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week.